What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sunnyside TV, and today we're taking a look at Car Mechanic Simulator Pocket Edition here on the Nintendo Switch. Special thanks to Ultimate Game for giving me the key so I can show this game to you guys. And they are a big supporter of the channel, but as you guys know, I keep it real. Whether I get a key or not, you guys get my honest opinion at all times, regardless of who gives me keys or what. So definitely you're going to get my honest take on this game. I've gotten to play it now for almost an hour and a half, but before I continue, if you guys can do me a huge favor, hit that like button, especially if you end up liking the video. If you don't have to do that. And sub to the channel for more gameplay videos, first impressions, first looks, and game reviews. I love doing game reviews, but you know, I'm one guy and I can only review so many games, so I try to review a couple games every single week for the Nintendo Switch and other platforms, but mostly the Switch. So before I continue, though, a little further, let me break down a couple things with Car Mechanic Simulator Pocket Edition. Now, this game is from a franchise that started on the PC. Basically, what you're doing is you're going to be taking on jobs. You're going to repair. Those cars are going to have mechanical issues, and you're just going to repair them. You're going to buy the parts from this PC, or when you get more experience, you can get a tablet. Now, I had made already a couple videos on this, and the game essentially doesn't explain anything, and there's almost no information online to look up what other things are in this game. So I've had to kind of really fumble around, and I'm glad I did, because I almost made a video and I would have been irresponsible of me. There's a couple things happening that I wasn't sure were in this game, and it looks like they are. So if I exit out, there's an auction center. You go to the auction center. Now, I don't have a parking. It says I have to have a parking first. So it looks like you can upgrade your garage. I wasn't sure if there was, but it looks like you can upgrade the garage a little bit. With that auction center, you can buy cars. When you buy a car, you can then fix it up how you want, put the parts that you want, and then sell it. So there's those mechanics at play. There's a paint shop that eventually you get to unlock. There's also a path test to test out the cars. All that good stuff is here. I thought for a second maybe none of this stuff was in it, and I was even almost claiming it. I wasn't claiming it exactly. I was just saying I was unsure, but I am glad that I got to look. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fix up a couple cars. Now, it says there's an upgrade menu. Parking lot. Oh, you need 9,000. So you need 9,000 XP to get the parking lot, which then lets you unlock the auction house to store cars. It said there was an upgrade menu, and it'd be sweet to find where the heck that is. I haven't been able to find that. So still a little irresponsible not being able to show you guys everything. Oil drain. Ooh, so glad I finally found this. I was wondering where this was. Perfect. So now everything's finally coming into focus. So we're going to go ahead and take on two cars. There does seem to be some form of an upgrade menu. Ooh, let's sell all this junk. Sweet. So we made a little bit of money there. Like I said, there is an upgrade menu supposedly somewhere, but we're going to take on two cars. Engine power has failed. Car is hard to control. So this might be some... We're going to take on jobs for cars that I've never done before. I've done a couple of oil changes. I've changed filters. One of the things to note, the game has frozen on me already. But in terms of... outside of that, I haven't had any issues. A positive that I do want to say is the game's soundtrack is excellent. It is an awesome soundtrack. So we need to, what's that say? Faulty parts, air filter base, and an ignition coil. That's it. That's so easy. All right. So when you advance further in the game, you'll be able to open up a tablet right here and there. Open up that tablet and start buying car parts. But because I don't have that, I have to come all the way over here. Let me double check one more time real quick. Just make sure. Air filter base and ignition coil. All right. So we're going to have to run over here. We go to the car part shop. And we look for the ignition coil and air. Let's just start with the air filter base. So we buy that. An ignition coil. We're looking for just a regular ignition coil. Perfect. Now, I haven't seen... one of the things with this game is typically the variety of cars. I have not seen a variety of cars at all, unfortunately. All I've seen is whatever these cars are. Now, I'm not a big car guy, and I have gotten to play this franchise a decent amount, literally for the purpose of learning car parts, because you're not really going to learn how to necessarily become a mechanic playing this, but what it does do a good job of is kind of just learning the super basics, and I like that. So I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Am I doing this right? I think so. Okay, perfect. So we're going to assemble that. We're going to go ahead and put that in. So one thing that I usually have an issue with a lot of Ultimate games, the publisher, is a lot of the times the games they're ported over and they don't have the best button layout, and they don't have the best, essentially it's not ported over and the controls are clunky. I have to say, for the most part, there's some issues like having to be really tight on the these little clips to put them on, but for the most part it's as good as it's going to get for this game being on the console. This game was originally on the PC. It's really hard game to port over in my opinion, so I won't put this on Ultimate Games because you have to have this little mouse feature here, and essentially it's just going to naturally be clunky. Now I will say that sometimes the dragging of this little tool is a little slow, and it'd be nice to be able to adjust that. I'm pretty sure there's no way to adjust that at all, unfortunately. Even the mouse, this mouse here part, I had to up that because it was too slow, and you're probably going to see that problem as well. So we need to find which actually is the bad ignition coil, which I cannot tell from here. Okay, looks like it's this one, but I'm guessing. So if a part is rusted out, typically, let's find out. Was it that one? It was that one. Okay, perfect. So we're done. That's it. Nice. All right, one car down. So I'll do one more car and good to go from there. All right, let's do put new engine oil and filter. All right, let's do this one. This one's an easy one. Now that I found the oil tool right over here, which is excellent. And plus, you guys get to see me move this vehicle. So we're going to move it to, actually put that down. We're going to move this vehicle to the left lifter. We're going to drag this bad boy. Actually, before we do that, sweet. All right. Oil drain. What's going on? What's going on? Is this gonna work like this? Oh boy. All right, let's just Is this gonna work? I don't think this is gonna work. And I didn't buy the oil filter either, unfortunately. No. So we're trying to drain here. Let's see if this works. Did I? Oh, man. All right, back out. I don't know if I got that to work correctly, but oh well. So we need an oil filter, right? And once again, I didn't check to see which filter it actually needs specifically, so let me look at that real quick. So it just needs, okay, it needs the oil filter 14. Run over here. Car parts. Oil filter. There we go. Let's buy that bad boy. Let's go ahead and change that real quick. We're going to disassemble that bad boy. There we go. Sweet. Okay, we're done. Now, how do we drop it? How do we drop this bad boy? There we go. I'm like literally pressing every button. All right, so I think we're done, right? Oh no, what am I talking about? I didn't change the oil. Dingbat. There we go. All right, let's do that. Didn't change the oil. Genius. I drained it. I changed the filter. Need to put oil in the car. Perfect. So you guys are gonna see in the middle it says experience, account balance. The money it's kind of going up slowly, but the cool thing is that the experience bar is going up, which is good. Perfect. All right, here we go. We're done. Nice. There it is. Perfect. real quick. No, never mind. All right, so there it is. The experience went up. We've gotten 2 cars. You come over to the phone, you grab some new cars. That's essentially it. My worry, like I said, a couple things not going a little further in the game. It says that there's a skills menu. Unfortunately, I've not been able to find where that is, but somewhere there is a skills menu. But the good thing is that I was able to find that they do have the auction house. I was a little worried that this was just going to be a car about just repairing, and that was it. Oh, here we go. Found the skill menu. So here we are. So where do I buy this tablet? That'd be great. So there it is, the tablet. General tools, fasten bolting. So my only problem is that it's not telling me how much it costs. Let's find out. Ooh, what happened? Okay, upgrade points, I only had 1. So now we have the tablet. So you guys can see. Perfect. So now when I pick up a new car, so let's pick up a new job. Strange noise from the engine bay, hard to control. Let's take this one. Let's find out what's the problem with this one. Sway bar rear link, okay. Then you pull up the tablet and you buy that here real quick. Sway bar rear link. Where's that bad boy at? I already forget what it said. Sway bar rear end link. Okay. Sway bar rear end link. There we go. And there it is. And then you would just put this on the lifter. Move the vehicle off to the lifter. Perfect. And then you just go ahead and repair it from there. The sway bar is under I think it's in the back somewhere. And yeah, and that's it. And there it is. I was able to find the skills menu. That was my one thing. That was the last thing I couldn't find. The game doesn't give you much of a tutorial. It literally just throws you in. But the cool thing is I was able to find it. So that is awesome. And here's some of the other things that you can get. Fast unbolting, fast assembly and disassembly, fast manual examination. That one's actually kind of good. OBD scanner, compression tester. All these things are things that you can upgrade. So that is cool. So you're getting essentially, like the other car mechanic simulators, it looks like a little bit bare bones, a little bit more scaled back, but for the most part you're getting everything here. The path test, this is just to test out the cars. You can test out like the suspension and all that other stuff. So yeah, this is Car Mechanic Pocket Edition on the Nintendo Switch. And like as always, like I said, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The game is $20. The game's frozen on me. The game takes about 2 minutes to load, but once it loads, you're kind of good. And ironically, it loads to the menu faster than I've ever seen any game load to a menu. It doesn't give you any of that fluff where it goes Ultimate Games or anything like where it's trying to show you the publisher and developer. It literally just goes straight to the menu. I've never seen, I think in my entire life, a game go straight to the menu as quick. So it kind of counters the loading with that, I guess. $20 though is a little bit of a rough price for this one. If you're interested in this type of game and you're interested in just the Car Mechanic Simulator series and all you have is a Nintendo Switch, I think it's not a bad game. You're going to spend hours on this like I have. I've spent 15 to 20 on the PC version for Car Mechanic Simulator 18. And this is basically, like it said, it's the Pocket Edition. Take it on the go. If you see this on sale, I probably would recommend it a lot more. Within that $5 to $10 range. 20 is a little rough. I feel like it's a bit more scaled back from the current version that's out there, but I mean, there's only really one version of this too, so it's not a bad game. Ultimate Games' ports tend to be a little rough around the edges. This is actually the best port that I've seen, and which is probably why it's also their most expensive port that I've seen, ironically. So, but yep, that's going to be it for me, guys. If you guys like this video, please do me that huge favor. Hit that like button. It's just so helpful. It lets other people find this video a little easier. It helps me. Sub to the channel if you're brand new. Hit that notification bell as well so you guys know when more of my videos drop. I do reviews, gameplay videos, and such. But that's going to be it for me here on Sunnyside TV. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for spending some time with me here today. I hope you all have a sunny day.